If you were looking for a review video on the Epson EcoTank M2170, then stay tuned because today that's what we're going to be doing. Hey YouTube, what is going on? Brandon here with another printer video, and today I've got the Epson EcoTank M2170. Basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking this printer out of the box, showing you everything that comes with this printer in this box, and then going through the specifications, the different features, basically everything you need to know about this printer and if I recommend it and who I recommend it to, because different types of printers, they really have different functionality, so different categories of people will need different types of printers. So I'll give you all of my input when it comes to this printer in this video. It is of course a tank printer. It has an ink tank where you're going to be using bottled ink. It is an EcoTank, but it is a monochrome printer, meaning that it does not print color, only black ink. So we'll talk about that and we'll discuss what are the perks of having this printer and what are some of the cons maybe of having this printer. Now if this video ends up being helpful, please make sure to like the video. Any questions at all, comment below. And if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. And if you're really appreciative of this video, it's really helpful, then you can even leave a donation. There's a new super thanks button down below where you can leave any amount that you would like. It's above and beyond, but it's always greatly appreciated. Now there's going to be several other videos on this printer. The video you're watching now is the unboxing video, but I'm going to also have an ink installation video for those that want a little bit more in-depth instructional video on how to install the ink on this printer. And lastly, if this printer ends up having issues printing, I'm going to show you how to solve that problem on your own. And actually that brings me to the sponsor of today's video, which is my very own product, the Best Printers Cleaning Kit. This is the kit that will allow you to do a cleaning on your print head, which is what you're going to have to do if you're not able to print black ink. And I'll be showing you how to use this product in the repair/cleaning video. The majority of what you need to know as far as specifications is going to be in this video. There's also going to be a link in the description below for this cleaning kit, but also for this printer. If you were looking to make a buying decision, hopefully this video helps you make that buying decision and you can actually purchase it online through the link in the description below. You can help support me, help support the channel. All your support is always greatly appreciated. But without any further ado, let's get this printer out of this box. Alright, so what you're going to be getting in the box is of course the printer. You're going to be getting one ink bottle, which is black because that's the only color that this printer is going to be able to print. With that black ink bottle, you're going to be able to yield about 6,000 pages. And then of course you're going to have your power cable. You're going to get a CD to install the driver. Of course, most of the drivers for most printers are available online. Then you're going to get a setup guide and some other information to go along with that. So the first thing we're going to do is of course power on the printer. So if you look at the back of the printer, that is where you're going to see your power port where you're going to install your power cable, and then you want to plug that in of course to the nearest outlet. On the back of the printer you also have a tray that can be removed just in case there's a paper jam. Now what you want to do when you're setting up of course is remove all of this blue tape so that you can use the printer without any obstruction. You're going to press the power on button and you want to set your language to whatever your language is, English, Spanish, and then of course here we have the top glass scanner. These are the sizes that you're able to scan on there, which are pretty standard sizes. And here we have of course the setup manual. You can use this alongside this video and so that you get a really good idea of what you need to do, or anything that I missed in this video that you feel like you need a little bit more explanation on, just read the manual that came with the printer. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be installing the ink bottle. Now if you want a more in-depth kind of guidance on how to install the ink bottle into this printer, there will be an ink installation video in the description below. So essentially this ink bottle should fill up the tank to the brim. And if you have a little bit of extra ink in that bottle, save it and then you can top it off later. Once you're done installing the ink, you are pretty much halfway through the setup. Now you just need to go along through the prompts and allow for this 10-minute initialization period where the print head is going to charge, everything is going to get accustomed to being functioning and being powered on. You can do an adjustment or not. Here we have the paper tray, the bottom paper tray, which you are able to fit 250 plain sheets of paper on. Now, other types of paper that this printer is able to print on is multi-purpose plus paper, bright white premium paper, premium presentation paper, matte double-sided matte paper, photo quality inkjet paper. So you are even able to print on higher quality types of paper. Of course, not like other EcoTank models that have color ink. Those you're going to have a lot more of variety and ability to print on different types of paper. Here we have our first print, and this of course is an ink nozzle test print. So it basically just shows you that the print head is functioning 100% at capacity, and you are able to start printing normally. You can start getting right into whatever you need to print. Here we have the home screen. You do want to connect to Wi-Fi, of course, if you have Wi-Fi in the home. That makes it really easy to print from various devices as well, such as a smartphone, a tablet. And so you have the settings, and the settings are very important because this is where you're going to be able to control a lot of the printer's functionality. You're going to get a lot of information from the printer, and so you really want to be aware of everything that is in the settings. Maintenance is another very important part of the printer. Scanning, you can scan to a PDF, to the computer, email, and so you have a lot of options here when it comes to scanning, which really makes this a great office printer. You know, you're printing documents, you're scanning documents. That's really what you need in business, is a printer just like this one. So there you see the back paper tray that you can remove, so that you can remove a paper jam. And then you also have this kind of like a back paper tray where, especially I guess for an envelope, if you were printing on an envelope, you could place it right in there and it wouldn't have to cycle through like a regular piece of paper. Now you also have your output tray right here at the very top, and that's where the paper is printing out onto. You can only hold about 100 sheets of paper like that, so after 100 sheets, you'll need to clear that out. So really quickly here, we're going to take a look at the maintenance box. Another video that will be in the description box below is a more in-depth video on installing, removing your old maintenance box, what the maintenance box is used for, all that kind of thing. So if you want more information on that, go down in the description below. So you have a USB, and then you have an Ethernet port on the back of the printer or side of the printer as well. All right, so your max printing resolution on this printer is 1200 by 2400 DPI. Your max printing speed is 20 pages per minute, of course, with black. Now you have a lot of other information on the spec sheet of this printer, but I'm not going to go into everything. I believe I've covered quite a bit of information in this video. So that leaves us with the question, who should buy this type of printer? Well, someone that does not need to print color, of course. Someone that does not need an automatic document feeder. So really someone that's in a business type of setting, an office setting where you're printing off just documents. You know, there's no color in your prints. It could even be a student that is printing off just reading material. So if you'd never print color, this would be an excellent choice. I also really love the design. So I really hope that I covered everything that you were looking for in this video. Remember all of the product links down in the description below, as well as the other videos that I've created on this printer in the description below. Again, if this video was helpful, please make sure to like. Any questions at all, comment below. And if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. That's really all I have for today. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time.